Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 and hello fellows, Herogon here. Now I know it's been a while, at least a month out again, so I'm gonna have to split things up across many videos, I guess, until I've caught up with this week or last week's video for Sean LeBro's fighting game tutorials. Long story short, for my end, porting from Unreal Engine 5.0 to 5.1 was a bit of a painful task for the fighting game framework in particular. So that was definitely the hardest I've gone through. Thankfully, me and Sean checked into things. I made sure that Sean was aware of the changes that Unreal Engine 5.1 might have made. And yeah, that was all good after. We found the solutions, and right now things work. I won't go too into detail about things, but it was involving the UI part not appearing, all due to the code class of base game instance. That was really having a tough time. Now, moving on from that, today is December 8th of 2022. And right now, the Game Awards have pretty much started, so I do hope to look at that soon. But for now, I must focus with this. There were at least around six videos in particular on the fighting game itself, and one blueprint tutorial that's more so for the action RPG stuff. But this video blueprint only input buffer system part 6 is able to be used anywhere. Now, moving on, we have an advanced pause menu. There was a lot of things to go around for having a pause menu. And the logic behind that works far, far differently than an average old menu screen. Heck, the particular navigation wasn't doing so well for a game pause menu. So we had a bit of changes for that part. In our case, we had both blueprint logic and code. Now, for the code part, it was easy enough. We used a new code class that was blank called Widget Navigation Interface. We added some new stuff right here, and the CPP file for it is quite too easy, I'm afraid. Just this hashtag include part. And the includes help with all the coding. Trust me on that. If you've ever gone through game dev classes, this is pretty important. Now, going in, I unfortunately don't have the best stuff going, as the particular events for the widget navigation being used here, move up and move down, are so far not working like they should on my end. So I'm sorry if I'm disappointing anyone around if they wanted to see something new and cool, but for now, I'm gonna have to wait. Now, going even further into things is the advanced move list part. Now, if you've ever seen Mortal Kombat 11, you know there's a particular part in the pause menu where you can look at a character's best move sets. You can check out whatever moves you want to do and see what inputs are needed. In this case, it's a little simpler than what Mortal Kombat 11 has got so far. But one little edge is this part right here, an image that is meant to show a particular video. Simple enough. And with all of this logic is pretty complex, I'd say. We get our data table, row names, and a lot of stuff around. There is a bit of evolution that will go into the advanced move list stuff, and even right now, there's probably lots more. Now, it's all a little complex, I'd say. We have update description and update video, which helps to update anything for our commands whenever we navigate through them. Which, again, due to being part of the pause menu, that unfortunately is not working currently. Usually game dev is a tough break. I should probably know about that by now. Now, going into what parts 1 and 2 deal with, it involves a bit of selecting individual commands on the list, and a bit of keyboard and controller support, like what's here in Sean the Bro's own description. Now, part 2 involves, as Sean says down here, he uses updating commands by having them updated through data tables, which is something I have used before any of the part 146 content. And we're able to improve the flow of data from command to menus also. And I guess I'd say that's almost it for part 1 of catch-up, I guess. So, with that being said, here is a small bit of a preview to go through. Going into the fight part, menu navigation is tough, I must say. So we go into Beachside Karate Dojo. We always choose Adam Mortem. Please note that things are sometimes slow on this little Macintosh computer I've got. Hopefully that won't be bad. Now, I'm afraid that I have to click on command list, and here we have it. You are able to see a particular video here that allows you to see whatever is going around. However, so far things are still a work in progress. That's kind of why the whole deal with frameworks are. They're always evolving, I'd say. And right down here, you can see all sorts of moves right here. The text itself is a little hard to see due to the background for each of these commands and their names, like Blood Layer Punch, Bloody Jaw Kick, Blood Burst Punch. Please note that the names I came up with are references to blood, and in this case, Adam Mortem likes to use the theming of blood a lot in my own little headcanon from my own OC, I guess. With that being said, there's still lots and lots of changes that I'm still working on for all of this. Hopefully by the time we've caught up, things will be a little bit better. With that being said, I would like to thank Sean the Bro. Again, he's been amazing at the whole deal of fighting game tutorials and his other particular videos like first-person shooter, action RPG, even Smash Bros. He's making Unreal Engine-based frameworks for these particular things, video games. So at least give him a like, comment, and subscribe on his channel. shouldn't matter which video, anything to help him out. That being said, I've been Herogon, you've been you, and thank you for tuning in to this fighting game Funlog. Goodbye, guys.